Have you ever belted out a song in the car and it just feels right, but then you try another one of your favorites and it's a total struggle? Well, today we're going to figure out exactly why that happens and, more importantly, how to make any song fit your voice perfectly.
Okay, let's kick things off with a scene I'm pretty sure we've all been in. Let's call it the karaoke conundrum. You know the moment. Your song comes on, you grab that mic, you're feeling it, and then crickets. It just doesn't land.
I mean, really, think about it. You love this song, you know every single word, every little riff, but when it's your turn to sing, it feels like you're either straining for your life on the high notes or you can't get any sound out on the low ones. It's so frustrating, and believe me, you are not alone.
On one side, you've got that feeling of just strain. You're fighting the song. But the goal, what we all want, is to sing with this sense of comfort and power, right? To hit those notes with ease and just enjoy the music. So how do we get from one to the other?
Well, to find that solution, we've got to dig into the real root of the problem. And that brings us to this little thing called a musical key.
So, what on earth is a musical key? The easiest way to think about it is like a song's home base. It's the central note, kind of like the sun in a solar system, and all the other notes and chords in the song just circle around it. It basically sets the overall highness or lowness of the whole tune.
And this is the most important part, so listen up. If a song feels wrong, the problem isn't your voice. It's just that the song's original home base was set for someone else's vocal range, not yours. And the good news? That is a totally fixable problem.
Which leads us right to the solution. If the key is just a home base, can't we just move it? Yes, absolutely. And we do this with a super simple but incredibly powerful tool called transposition. It's a game changer. Transposition is really just a fancy word for taking a whole song and shifting it up or down. Critically, you're not changing the melody or the rhythm or anything that makes the song what it is. You're just moving the entire thing to a new starting point.
And here's where the magic really happens. That melody, the tune you know and love, stays exactly the same. The only thing we're changing is the overall pitch, that home base we were talking about. We're just sliding it up or down until it lands in a spot that feels amazing for you.
Okay, so that all sounds great in theory, right? But how do you actually do this? Let's get practical. I'm going to walk you through a super easy guide to finding your perfect key for literally any song you want. Seriously, it's this simple. First, pick a song you know inside and out. Then, find a tool. There are free Chrome extensions out there that lets you change the pitch of any YouTube video. Just start nudging the pitch up or down, one little step at a time, and sing along with each change. You're just listening for that aha moment where it clicks. And while you're doing this, here's the golden rule to keep in your head. You'll know instantly if the key is too high because you'll feel that all too familiar strain. And if it's too low, your voice will just feel kind of weak, like it has no oomph. You're searching for that sweet spot right in the middle. When you put all this together, it leads to this really liberating idea. Music is not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. It's about your voice, and you get to make the rules.
So let's recap. A song's key is not permanent. It's not sacred. Transposition is your personal tool to make that song yours. Finding your perfect key is what unlocks that feeling of comfort and power. And at the end of the day, music is meant to be played with, to be adapted.
This is what it all comes down to. Every single person's voice is unique. It has its own range, its own texture, its own sweet spot. The goal isn't to force your voice to sound like the original artist. The goal is to make the song sound like it was written just for you.
So now, you have the tool. You have the knowledge. The power is officially in your hands. So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. What's the first song you're going to make completely and totally your own?